we just do it again without the negative saying that you don't like the tour? Just 'cause
I don't like it though.
I know, but you say this
I go through
what
hell.
Are you setting up though? I don't understand.
I go through hell touring. Okay, then I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just
Action, Michael.
I love to tour. You guys must.
Celebrities make people nervous? Michael Jackson made everyone forget how to be human. Nobody enjoyed Michael Jackson impersonators more than Michael Jackson himself.
Look. The police pulled him out. What was he doing? He was doing a Jackson dance. He was doing every time he starts, the police pull him out. Every time. He could never get on a roll.
Michael kept his second marriage very private. But with Lisa Marie Presley, they even did interviews together. And when the interviewer asked if they'd ever make a song together, she immediately got defensive. And Michael found it funny.
Are you going to sing together?
No. I would love to sing with you. Would you like to sing with me?
You don't sing?
I don't sing. I did sing, but that's not why I married Michael. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. If I wanted it, I mean, I'm not going to marry someone for a recording career, just to clear that up as well.
What? Stop.
If he's in the room, no one's getting left hanging without a worthy applause.
And economic development.
That wasn't loud enough.
Yeah.
Michael wasn't about to let the interviewer get away with bringing up the big 40 question.
You're getting close to your 40th birthday. How is it the way you feel about music?
I did not circle that question.
I'm sorry.
Michael couldn't even resist at the Grammys and had to sneak in a jab at his brother.
Also, I'd like to thank all my brothers who I love very dearly, including Jermaine.
Even though Michael kept a low profile, the people around him always ended up with the funniest stories. Like Chris Tucker's trip to the movie theater with him.
Hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on, he's hiding and all black. All of a sudden I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around, he's like, hey Chris. I'm like, oh man. How long you been here?
About 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
Security bring us popcorn and stuff. I'm like, he's trying to hide,
Right. Here you go, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, we watching the movie, he's the loudest person in there.
Really?
Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up before people see you? I'm sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris's impression is actually spot on. While Steve Harvey's isn't even close, but his story still is hilarious.
I said, Mike, I'm going to come pick you up and we can go to church. I said, Mike, did you tell anybody you was going to church? Oh, no, I wanted it to be a secret. I said, okay, cool. We get down, people all on the side. Where, Michael, I'm going, what the hell? I said, Mike, I thought I told you, ain't tell nobody. I never opened my mouth. This ass rolled the window down. People was reaching in there, tearing his clothes off. They're pulling me. I said, roll your window up. Shut up all that whining and Mike, and roll your window up.
During a Michael Jackson lookalike contest, the producers thought it would be clever to turn it into a skit where a fake Michael steps forward. But they didn't account for the real one. Basically, to completely lose composure during all the takes.
Will the real Michael Jackson please stand forward?
My name is Michael Jackson.
My name is Michael Jackson.
Chris Tucker saw how generous Michael was and immediately started testing how far that generosity could go.
I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Mike, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls.
You can see him realizing in real time that pictures were being taken every time you move.
Just blinded me. 著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい。しかもタレントに満ちた才能に満ちた著名な建築家。本日ここに参り。
As an interviewer, what do you even say when a musical genius just drops this on you?
Do you include
common musical phrases in your songs that you write?
Common musical phrases?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know what it means.
East Indians, I think they're really beautiful, and the darker they are, the more beautiful.
Theo! Excuse me. Can you close that door?
Your voice is very irritating.
I know, I hate this scream.
Sound like Carol Burnett.
When you ask a comedian to handle an awkward situation, you know you're in for something.
First, I'd like to thank, could you lift that up, please? I can't wait. Eddie, I need your help.
It ain't working.
Okay.
Go like bend down.
First, I'd like to thank,
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him. And I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
And Eddie Murphy wasn't going to let it go. At the next awards show he hosted, when Michael won, he took the antics all the way up. He had to lock in during a wedding, and you could tell he was seconds away from an eye roll during the vows.
I could not think of living life without you, and I love you forever.
But it somehow got even worse when the music kiss came in. UST like the rest of us, Michael can't resist a bit of juicy gossip.
I know your Uncle Lawrence.
Yes,
in fact,
course.
we dated in high school.
Ooh. I gotta get my cousin to hear that.
Michael Jackson was so famous that everywhere he went would get swarmed by fans and paparazzi within minutes. Since he became famous so young, he never really got to do normal things and always dreamed of going grocery shopping. So, he was surprised with an empty supermarket filled with actors and friends to give him that experience.
I went shopping. It was great.
Michael is not subtle at all when it comes to giving director cues.
I don't like that angle. I like this one. How close are you?
I don't know, pretty close.
Or can you see chess?
I can see right about where your Nike is.
What a short back up.
Always had to be careful what you ask him to sign.
Don't say that. That's the camera.
Michael Jackson had a monkey named Bubbles. And apparently it even knew sign language. And it also makes sense why Eddie Murphy once said Michael genuinely loved having animals around him.
Did you ever get to meet Bubbles, the chimp?
Yeah, you know, I met Bubbles, but Bubbles, Michael had like a real zoo at his house. He had a facility, a thing that was so big that giraffes was walking around and like, ugh. It was huge. Bubbles had gotten too old. Bubbles was in the cage, like tripping, like, ah! And Mike was like, don't go near the cage.
Michael Jackson and Mike Tyson eventually became close. But their first interaction almost went the complete opposite way when Mike felt like he got brushed off.
Dawn goes and Dawn gives Michael Jackson the peace sign like this.
Okay.
Right, and then so Michael gives Dawn the peace sign, and so I give Michael the peace sign, and Michael put his hand down.
Right.
And I'm saying, but in a way, I said, did he play me? And no, he didn't play me. I said, let me just go and meet Mike. I just shot at the record Undisputed Champ and everything a month ago, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's all over me in the dressing room, right? And he just went by the door, and he goes, where I know you from? I know you from somewhere, don't I? And I said, no, I just a fan. He just broke my ego, he crushed me.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'm just a fan. Pleasure to meet you, sir. He said, okay. And he got out in the car. I said, that cold motherfucker. So I hated his guts forever, right?
Michael was playing with fire, messing with Tyson. But that impression of him didn't last very long once he got invited over, and he got to know the real Michael Jackson.
The one day Rodney Jerkins was working with him, right?
All right.
And he said, yo, man, come see Mike. I said, fuck that, I don't want to see him. Diss me, man. I'm gonna play me, make me look like a fucking in front of all those people. He said, nah, man, he's cool, man. Mike asked for you. He said, Mike, he asked for you, man. I said, really?
Damn.
I said, okay, I'm coming. I'll be over there, right? No, when I met him at his house, then I learned to respect him. I knew he was a player.
When Michael Jackson walked into a Las Vegas store where the average price tag is well over $50,000, he started grabbing things like me at the dollar store.
Hi. For this. About this one,
About midnight.
this one, about this table, these, this table, these,